I will say my memo bibi akwaba embra a Dr. Ren Politics so ewo YouTube eni die mu a wonya ba so a won subscribe wo me me YouTuber eni die mu a bomodian na subscribe na yenkoyanim na sane mu nim no metena sese ya na me de the political education no na me de abesom Ghana fo nyina tie na idie animu ya no yebebo ni tetetetew na ya twetwe nkomo CJ Ogusua wo pese wa Ghana for 10 million. Chief Justice Araba Lawless Torkornoo ese Ghana for yema ne $10 million. Zigma Mwakwaba. And also Minister no eda interior no. Honorable Muntaka kopie mu the accountability. Odi nsembebre atudwa yebehwe san komo no so. FBI omuso ne omo hwehwe OFORI-ATTA. Enti omo de omani akire USA ana omo de omani akire UK so enti FBI ene UK ene America ban no omo adwuma kwan befa so a omo de OFORI-ATTA ebeba Ghana enti extradition processes no FBI for say enya witch hunt na emom no omo beboa Ghana for na ekwan bia so no omo de OFORI-ATTA abefie abusia san komo we yebedi de aba no so edoso yentie we.
All I can say is all is well and we are expecting light at the end of the tunnel, inshallah. At the end of the tunnel, not toilet.
Indeed, we are expecting a light at the end of the tunnel. Someone so a president of Cameroon when ya or in the 90s or still our person kono kosuna yeto abamano Paul Biya, president of Cameroon, the oldest president. But now Akua so 1980 as 81 or as 82 or so bekoso yengoto abamano African president quickly if you are watching me on the friends at Facebook, I say hi. Na me acknowledge your presence. You feel that a man for us. If you how are you doing? Earthy child, and so I say the family has disgraced themselves. And no, and an earthy child, and so I can't what I say. And good news be waha. Me the good news ni be mamo. Good news ni wom. Me the be mamo. Na minua oketechia kan sim ya kire bi before yentie.
We cannot succumb to them in Akwatia. We can never succumb to them in a
Godfrey Michiao emo akwaba yentie minua oketechie. Odi asem bi atudwa yenkotie no.
We cannot succumb to them in Akwatia. We can never succumb to them in Akwatia.
Bajamote
Akwatia. We should never and can never succumb to them in Akwatia.
Anthony akwaba.
Somebody mama say twa for so Akwatia. Muama sema. But so much for your so in Akwatia. Every minute you could be a so. Beka na bi. Ebe ka the last person. When you number can you headquarters. I'm telling you. When you member. Korea. Fire. Just see got the boys in the back. Moon face can come on. Omubu of Fumon come rope your wing. Rejuvenate the boys. We have them. We have them. Akwatia. Was your mama? He's not doing anything new. Ave young time my boys in this in na omugu pick up no more yet.
So Abusia, we heard our brother Oketechie. He's my brother and my friend. Wakan Asem. Mention a different contest. Na yedi edin komo. Ora Ben was Cameroon president needs a stage burial. Asem na minchia abeku was wo hwe Australia Sydney for michia mo na abosen wo Sydney abosen papa bi se ewiase ne beko na wie ye Ghana ni papa bi also for say ewiase ne beko na wie ye August na me me hu say time no beko na wie na ye GMT anase British time anase Eastern time. Abigail Akwaba Anthony Michiao. Don't forget he promised to say the same lie till it becomes the truth. Anyway, Now, without tribalism, how can such old man stand for presidency? We ayasma healthy child ediabetuja. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamin Sambo ayoketechi voice ebiem. We are won komobi me pese me ne Ghana for yedi yenti.
We cannot succumb to them in Akwatia. We can never succumb to them in Akwatia. Akwatia. We should never and can never succumb to them in Akwatia. No. Somebody mama say twa for so Akwatia. Muama semwa. But so much for you in Akwatia. Every menu akodua so. Beka na bi. Beka the last person. When you make any headquarters. I'm telling you. When you member. Korea, just here got a boys in the back. Moon face can come on. Or move of Fumon, rope your mind. Rejuvenate the boys. We have them. We have them. I got here. Was he young said your mama? He's not doing anything. I've a young time, my boys in this in now.
And this is my brother Oketechi. Calling say NPP former Modiana. Organize boys. Now musika. Now kwa kwetia. Now ye prepare. No share the NDC. Tinitre munyane say yempe macho man for NPP mu. Yenshe kutupa. Na akwetia no ye prepared. And fan train NDC. Now NPP for amoye macho man for NPP. Musika ne de ba munje. Na mumfanye business. Monje na mumfa mbie nnwuma. Monje na mumfa ebi ma moyere na mumma. Woti ase an sika no mo de ba monje. Di omu wi ai no 8 years no mo de ba monje. Wo mo wo power kra mu nimmo. No mo free power e na ombe hunu. Wo ye rough aban ne be chew ye de wo komu nso a ye nyenja wo. Ti wa ye macho man bia wadwene ye wo say Mami kwa gigigigi mfamba NPP yensa so mu a ye be chew ye chew nso a wo be dem. That's all. Ye chew e be den wo be dem. E come chew. Enra me ni eye a friend is saying invisible phone bi atwetwe nkomo e wo me TikTok so. Na ma ye ne say mrepemu no me de eye Kali e be ba na ye ne di nkomo. No ye NPP ni invisible forces phone bi. Ekwan ya edo omo fa so. Oni na emu nkakra nkra na ja odi akwa kopim wo USA. Ne nsem a woka. Chese utumu se NPP she o ma yakayaka de pa. Ene ya NPP no opposition ne yesi mo nkonko tue sika. Emfa ma wo mo no mo protect mo wo eya akwatia. Sika no mo nje. Mu wie nso a mo nka MP NDC fo no mfa mo nkwahye NDC fo nim na mo nchi mo members na mbe nsem no ne nsemfo no mo sam bu wo mo wo ho mo sam bu wo mo because enkomo domo a enkomo hwemu yi the past 8 years ebe adwumafo no de ese mo mbra na mo nkonko fa mutim kwaje akyerema bosi ako mo na muti ese akyerema mo mfa mutim konkwaje me ka akyerema ema mo mfa mutim kwaje akyerema bia akufu ado ne yire ne ma da na bi ne yire ne mpenanam no wo mo wo fie mo na eba yese mo mfa mutim kwaje akyerema sansem imetete miracle aboaje akebi vice president Baumia akebi eduru wa ka kyerem so mo so mbra no mo so mfa mutim baje akyerema ne bi ma mo so sansem ne nsemfo no so MPP me say egu me ka MPP no me na egu no me ka no mo ka asem ebo awo look me ka asem a ebe mu o ananye se e ka ne keke o ye ye ho adwuma e hwe se MPP ni ebe gu poto izi emu for so as mo be fa kwan bi so mo benya machoma na machoma be no ti wa wagimi se obakwa enei na wa ye fine boy no kra wo frep machoma na unya se obekọ na wo unya wadwene se obekọ no akwa slap a why no no nkonkwaje slap na ban mpo na eni so machoma vo am MPP sika ne ba monje wo jiwia monye den mundi monfa bi ma mo guess monfa bi ma mo ma monfa bi set your businesses e ma monko that's all so politics na ye na ye man kofu bi If you saw the woman in Nyansa, they will sit on the fence and then they will be calling people. Memamro, na bemano di ojina wo onko. Omo kona se bibi tu omo a o si se me ka kire omo so mbagimi. Omo nim Nyansa, omo ko okoye den. Mfa nsua Nyansa because this government no onye so be entertain these kind of nonsense. What it? TMB before mfa nsua Nyansa 8 years impo omo ahwemo. Emro mo opposition a ye nim da o mbeba. Because ye nim time NPP ni beba o. The way ama ne NDC hihya amembo no. Unia ukona akoye rough ne eche ne edokoto nsa wo mu a. Mahwe ne abetwa 30 years. Ubeba no na wiase na ekọ na wiye. Nti be wise and don't be silly. Ade fireborn Babylon for ojanshi wono fireborn Babylon for ne mpesa ankomo we yo Babylon for no Hamza Ben Babylon for ne mpo Zigma Babylon for ne mpesa ankomo we fireborn Babylon for ojanshi mu yenko yanim na enkomo no enkomo papa no ankasa the no ho be ni na we no ye teasers ye de we no ye de prapra kwemu akeke anyway enkomo ni nyina ni Chief Justice Torkornoo or say suspended Chief Justice Torkornoo urges ECOWAS court to order Ghana to pay her $10 million as compensation damages suffered as a result of her suspension. Torkornoo oboa. Torkornoo atenase ehunu ne say Akufo-Addo mo kan OFORI-ATTA mo omanya omo say chabam omanya omo say dosoa omanya omo say bam say kutu say bam ana ono atenase ya na ohunu say ekwan a sebio NPP fo nya wo mo ho no say oyeden ofa kwan bi so na ono nso onya na ho enti araba lawless atenase ehunu say se Akufo-Addo ma ba ye millionaires a Ken OFORI-ATTA ma ba ye millionaires bi ma be ye billionaires a ene ese men so kra ha no me this strategy bi ba na me so me fa so na me diminya millions ni bi ko se nya sa pa de a na je se Akufo-Addo a me wu no a me boa o nyina me nya hwe am free ti ala abraba lawless no watenas no calculate ohunu sika MPP mu wi aye ohunu sika. Your friend is saying MPP appointees in kitten crown. Omuria ofa CEO no ano hwe ye a friend is saying housing so a virus abranti and the foot is say a friend is saying a atomic bomb the foot wana mana the foot ne dikan. What you say? Woman nyina enya omo ho. Nti araba lawless atenase ehunu say no. It will be unfair to her say onya sika ni bi. Ti kwan bia obefa so a say sika no wonya bi no. Sa kwan no wo fa so enso sika ne de killer ntua me be kire odi ntia killer ntua sika now araba lawless if you say Ghana for ye nkwada ya adwini susua because onim say Akufo-Addo mo time no wa na yete so but onim say things change aban no asesa oti ase kasa aban na asesa why it michia di araba de ni sika na wo pani nyina no ne ni ehunu transactions bebre course wo Ghana noble my sister welcome edi araba lawless de nioma wo ye ni nyina no ono nso pesika ni bia ono nso de be holidays ono nso de be kwan so ono nso be den ono nso de be ginani because we hunu ni say the NPP political party, no, truly they came to steal Ghanaians. Now, me no be call emrem. Na yesuya bibi wo Ghana yemre nim kakra. Ati ase. Yankwa echi ye besuya bibi kakra bi e wo Ghana mre nim. Na ye nyina ye hunu ekwan a ye be hunu na ye di nkomo. Ufa Ghana mra no a ECOWAS eni yesu tumi the ECOWAS betimi ane say obe suggest bibi di ama aban aye government of Ghana but ECOWAS entimi nhye Ghana aban sa chinchine atwan onkonko tuesike bi mfama Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo. The Araba lawless here say, me the assembly ko eye ko wasa, me gu aban no hufin. It is a me gu aban no hufin dia. What will happen is John Dramani Mahama ne nko for be okay. And ye yemfre Araba lawless. Na Araba lawless nye the embra. Ni nkomo. Because aban yi ba yi on chair. It will pesa debt no one ho. Into the Araba lawless ye ni nyina no. Eye say oye den or fa ekwan bi so na wa painti the government no say a bad government. It yema investors in for many nhwe Ghana. It yakobane sa de aban ne be ne say okay ne Araba lawless bo modin na eden na bra na ye no ntena se ye mpesika bi ma na eden ko wa homegiem. Because clearly she knows say okwa homegiem mu a the Chief Justice ikano a or GCC and no one a government better so the etua because why adwuma no over 10 years. And she is entitled to the current pay award as a Chief Justice. Yente so ne gratuity bia no esefata ne bia ne be de je de be ma no. But onim ne wo ye enye gratuity ne sika no a e be ka so nkwa ahomji me de ma na opewu ope more than sika no a wa work for, knowing very well the taste ene niema ni kunu epe ene niema opeso ye de man ma. So this woman the whole yeni blackmailing the government of today. Now let's go into Article 1 Section 2 or say of the Ghanaian Constitution. It declares to say it is the supreme law and any inconsistent law is void. In Ghana, we have our own constitution, which is supreme. Now, the Ghana Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land, explicitly states that any inconsistent with it is void, and the ECOWAS Court of Justice cannot enforce its decisions in Ghana without the necessary protocols being ratified and incorporated into the national law. As it stands, yensisa yemera no. Yenye bibia yenye changes bia. Inti Araba lawless there. And you're trying to blackmail the government out this week. 1. 2. Senia obema investor confidence what a buying way mono atia kofo. Because remember, majority of these investors they come from a country rule and laws are respected. So the moment somebody will paint a picture, say rules and laws are not respected, no, and that is what Araba lawless is trying to seek. Yema Ghana no enye te say a bad country, enye kru papa. Sana Araba lawless de because when him say gratuity no senei okotene fie na commission no ana committee no de omensamba na de ebehwem bia no send ye tie papa no president ni implement ya okotene fie kra no a obanya na ketua. But onim ne ye de just to paint the John Mahama's administration very, very gloomy or time papa. And I'm being honest with Ghanaians. Mame no time John Mahama. And I'm saying it on authority. Or time on pe John Mahama. Enimum po on peso bete John Mahama dimpo. E your time so die e ye beyi. Ntini beyi semeno ano de akọ awode ekọ a friend is say the ECOWAS Court of Law. Ebusia me hunu se me nuanu bebre abeka me ho. And ahanso de unim say a community, a teamwork, and teamaminchia mo amabeka mo. Kabute me chia wo sanso na Mami Araba France, Mami, let is saying Paul me mo akwa ba. Chiti Chiti chata no maya na okay oni ha. Charity labi na wa. Carol wa say Nkrumah wa say Jefferson so I say na Owens wa. Abena it is saying abena me aba and so ha. So the Araba ye ni nyina no say obeso ogu aban we a oteso no ho fim. That is the only thing na osiki. But send me kind no. The suspended Chief Justice is seeking ECOWAS input on her issues only goes to show a level of engagement with the regional bodies, original bodies objective, and cannot enforce its decision. ECOWAS cannot enforce their decision in Ghana because Ghana has not rectified the specific protocols for enforcing ECOWAS court judgments. It's judgment to be a bit free ECOWAS ababiano. And say yen chinchine trying, say yen diso, ye pa ni be diso, ye pa yen diso. Into way no killer, entia. Killer nye day, entia. Ogun and when mu ase. What ya say? I don't know ye. Akufo ado mu shechiri. An Akufo ado mu shechiri. Ken OFORI-ATTA mu shechiri. Aha. Sa dankwa dombo fo no buziafo no. Omo na tai chiri a omo ye ne sa. Araba lawless no ye NPP ni. Or NPP card bearing member. Emre bi etwem. Yes, Emre bi etwem. Or NPP card bearing member. Aye. Oni ni kunu nyina. Enti odi oye no. Oye the NPP for asoma no. And we hunu say Akufo ado nso wie sika bebre. Tie kwan bi ono so benya ne share no. Obefa so ayede enya ne share ewo. What you say? Aha. Enti oye den ya killer ntua. Oye den ya obe free ho no wako. Acha achara wo nafe. Enkonko du July, August, September there. Na eja ye acting Chief Justice na wote so. Bafu boni. Obi ase oye. Ono ane betnas. Omu yema hye wo mo. Because omu nim de omu de ye bafu boni. Omu nim. MPP for nim de omu de ye bafu boni. Otan ye omu de tan bafu boni. After election 2012 petition, Akufo ado mo ekọ bafu boni fie. Akufo ado ne Sir John ekọ bafu boni fie. Sir John ne classmate ene bafu boni. Ene Akufo ado mo ne eye Jacob Echebilam temu ye say. Omo kwa akọka kire bafu boni say. Petition no. Omo hu other judges a omo di omo asem ama wo. Na aka wo no nko a. So otimi bo modin di omo asem ema no de a. Akufo ado ebetimi aba ye president in 2012. Ana eye bafu boni nso ka kire omo say he will go according to the laws, not with emotions, feelings, or any friendships. Say Rebecca say bia madam funi eminim we ntimi nkonkwan de menko supporting. Enti bafu boni's ruling no. Wode beto abontin. What can say? John Dramani Mahama mo no mu wi ni ye. Na se bibi ni a isi sombo ye na esi ehwe ne ye nsihyan wo. Sa nsem na bafu boni kan. Anya Akufo ado de besi ne e na ode time bafu boni a the time I do say say bafu boni no the oldest person no the judiciary bench so as friend saying these justices of the Supreme Court no na say the Supreme Court judge no Akufo ado bomodi no pa bafu boni ho. It's all because of 2012 election. Ahomachi dosum omode bafu ye boni meeting 4 hours ko wie chire papa ne ba abonten na obeka judgment based on the conscience and based on the law. Akufo ado antiase o time papa ne pa o chiri ne pa menka nada o mo time etiene omo ya say John Mahama no a bafu boni no ono ne MPP for the court akra na no ene waba be acting Chief Justice obeye Chief Justice dia ene ne se mra ne bebre no de ba Supreme Court wa ye be bafu boni be se ne me hwe mra nim se ne tie pepepe bafu boni nso ye obi a enka me nso na me kan meka say upright of the Lord here nke de be boni samrane oti ase se me nso na me kan meka say upright there oye sa nipa ne bia Akufo ado musuru onje bribe onbeji MPP nsemu emfa me yese obehunahuna eno no wo musuru no because you see ofa the oral sikadie the corruption e wo ho nko an 40 billion nko US dollars asem ne ye kan o 40 billion US dollars nko an yenyamu say 40 to 80 billion US dollars yenyamu 20 billion US dollars kra no masa infrastructure bebre say kutu say bam wo mo mpesa and wo nim say bafu boni obi a on entertain wo It will fierce ningina. Eno no. The same idea TBA de and the Chief Justice. Yana for muko we are your last hope. And one also Araba Lawless is being sponsored by Ekufuado, Ken OFORI-ATTA. Omne sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, dear Nubesia. Nayako, the other matters. Matters are etoso eyemienu. Emuete, na washe. Ana fireborn Babylon for. Ojanshi womunina. Oti ase, mako. Ay, tone. Ukoye upper east, upper west. Ye ka tone. They say, mako. Fireborn, the enemies of John Dramani Mahama. Fireborn, the enemies of Ghana's progress. Fireborn them all. Hey, obi dwa ohwe bi so say abranche we what's that udwa family hu why sad and family hu now you call the other matters nkomo nti nyadia yebe to aso iti Cameroon so Paul Biya 92 years was say or call for 8 presidential term Paul Biya sa no so oko now nkomo na e won say 24-hour economy no ashasi. Now no John President John Mama Margaret ni wakwaba. Na afumichia. Becky or say hi. Na say Michael from Pomichia. Ebusua ba say something. Me hwe me keke. Say hello, say hi. Wa be fie ye ni nkomo. To bo ase. Ye ni nkomo. Just say hi. A man from D6. D Ren. Oti ase. Dr. Ren. No I don't know. What time a? Wa na what time ho. Ye nkoye ni. Araba Lawless can't change anything. Exactly so. Mohammed, no redeem. That's it. On the swaka high. Minyaka mo ba mo dinko, mi ndinko mo. Oti ase. How you feel me dinko mo. Teamwork. Now the 24-hour economy no. Jefferson Michia. Amount for Nkrumah Ishmael they saying. Amount for few say was a joke. Masa, any joke. 24-hour economy no. Asha say what temahabo. Any takra de habo. Adwuma o. Adwuma. Adansie wo ho. The 24-hour economy no. Enwa dens adansie den wo ho. Ebusua ne me di adansie ni bi be den. Ebe ma Ghana fo nyina. Hey! Odi a wotu anu adwene ya say bi ahwe nkoso. Things are going on. John Mahama and the team bo adwuma. So ma memfa the 24-hour economy no ho nsem. Ebi enkyere Ghana fo nyina. Na Ghana fo nyina nso ehunu nsem a yeden ekoso ewo the 24-hour economy no pepepe ana musia ma memfa nkyere Prosper Michia DDDX that's right Prosper when you be yenkoso now
so what I'm saying is that it is a good intention for us to work 24 hours and then if you look at GPH everything is set. It will help reduce the traffic that you will be dealing with like tomorrow morning. All these leaders position here will be there with them, we'll deal with them. Perspective two, I think if you look around, going about your duties, and myself, I'm also a human being. You can see me standing here, no handkerchief, I'm not sweating. But if it is daytime, I'll also be sweating. And this time, I think it's okay. All the officers, everybody, I think this time will help all of us. Considering the work that the gangs are doing, those who help in unstuffing, I think this time is okay for them. It prevents the heat that they go through in the afternoon or in the morning. This time is very cool. You enter, no sweat, no anything. You can even see the energy and the speed at which they are working. I think 90 is good.
I will see a 24-hour economy no koso. Who say man no day? A man for so intimi obey or can obey JMA 24-hour economy. Ashasi. Okote mahabo a man for you omo cars anajo. And you may cost a man for you omo containers anajo. Economy be expanded. Ebebua more efficiency. Productivity be cost. Ade ebechi no trotro for na ebeba no cars bebre no na esen ke be cost traffic or tema habo ne tema mpotem wo awira ho nyina omuso betumi akoso ayo o madwuma. This is what we are talking about. Ideas we adwene no obi a wo bi but ebi mu de no nkwase adwene nti omo ba omo be wia no makum no masai omo ye John 10:10 for NPP political party John 1010 Tina no mo be wi Ghana fo sika ye japade o ma fa adwene papa bi ama adwuma no Ghana fo kreti o gugu no banking cleanup exercise e ma we free a why Ghana bone ora Stephen Wakwaba. These are the gospel truth. John Dramani Mahama is building Ghana. I'm telling you, all she said ye me say JB Dan Kwasi Foni bi kra from said Dr. Ren papa no oba adwuma wo wato ne boase a wo hyehyɛ wo man no pa because Ghana problem no enkofo bebre no a president bebre no aba omo keka bom enti omo solve ana omo hu nani so but Johnny ba ye wato ne boase na sector by sector all hyehyɛ ne pepe. I'm not saying he's a perfect man, no, any day menya dia metena aka, but so far so good, so far excellent. Unti French. Just so far, excellent. Did you all no? And you been no? Uko takrade habon soa. 24-hour economy ni koso dende ni takrade habo. Now no mranche no mufi takrade habo say. Dr. Ren, unim say, omo kan 24-hour economy no. See street light awo dem crown or habo le ni nyina no. Aze wa fix ni nyina o. Na me see nam ho a why there were America chede downtown bibia recordo aze padi no ya aze Ria Henry Hansen into recordo me dia kire prove ni nie ene tema haba onya du a recordo light no was kania no waso kania oti ase it is boys na nkomuhye sumase omo chichichi girls na omo review omo no I mean chair organizer Intema Free NDC deputy youth organizer former deputy youth organizer Intema Free Michel senior ubo adwuma look it is see omo say ukọ habo no a orekodo chede sisi ne nkane na wa so pin potu fo ma yebehu enwula na oyaze but fireborn for fireborn them for teaching man for Omisi Mahama nyehwe. That is a chichi man for ne de. We had there and so many. Orekodo chichi man for no chichi man. Zigma Tadi here, yes. Jefferson. Hey, what other bichiao? Rashiki Akwaba. Chichi man for ne de. Yeah, she and so many. And a chichi man for no so no. Yedim so me ya be for ntinyo mo ne be bibia say so ye nya bibi mfa ma chichi man for. What they say? Ye nya bibi mfa ma de chichi man. Ye bibia ma Ghana for chichi man for ndom ya be for omo ye Satan company them are snipers fireborn them chichi man for no dey mom forget to so you make me miss West Side Rough. Oh yes oh me see me call for me no video call. I thought to say almost 24-hour economy na banti unim say me G proof answer na about betna man G proof na be can NPP for be me chi akota krade akwa say ampa na Intimi G proof na msi jack one call ni entwa one frame oduwa one frame also as engine there yakoho masa ebe call ni de na nkane na ososo o chede odo general sisi empode wo friend den overhead na wari ni nyina no wo stop in we resume overhead na aze na msi dem o si aze jomama no or ko speed o aze o ko speed o di ase Jomro, yes, Edmond Opogwajman, yes, Jomro so sisi omo shase omo ye kwan den Akufo Addo buy 8 years wanya kwan bia wanzima da omo de ko share friend saying ye budget mu say omo ye nzima for kwan 1 kilometer of road ko mo ntumi angusu Akufo Addo be akronfo fireborn them chichi man for no tintin times they don't like it omekasa Dr. Ren NDC ni uko no mkasa Dr. Ren NDC kwa kasa yes more pia enya nkwasiafo na NDC odi ase omo NDC na president of Ghana NDC na president wa wonim nyansa no wentimi amba ye president chichi man for no fireborn them edi 24-hour economy number say me mamo update wo ho ekoso this mo amode cars ko Ghana no mo no enuema no sisi no processing no ekoso kama ana joma makra no wasan so say levies ni taxes bi ni nuema ye gigi no port ehun hia ne nsem fata no ye hwe na yen scrap no me feeling some phone in film na munda ho e ma bogus this is the bogus no mo for machines equipment ye ko bie adwuma bogus ye ko bie nnwuma. It is our time to open business. NPP came to collapse bogus businesses. Otiase ono msa abegye ye guess ye guess na mo a friend said 28 29 30 one begye Ghana NPP for begye na bi mo de omofu ene ba ko no ono so ye a friend say state housing Ghana de nefu sumpa o so mo didi kro mo nwene ho ebusa mo fa nchame. Body shaming is not good. Man can ye cry. Manuko kotia, Sani Kano Obuasi, Abomano so, Manuko kotia. Yes, some people will start saying your NDC. Oh, now always let them say it. I want the best for the nation. Yako a friend is saying, Ablekuma not. How many yakoto aba ma MPP ni NDC for the contest. Owi obeka just say ope independent president aba na odwan independent president oba MPC be no be ye adwuma. Saskatchewan. Ubeye president MPC be na be you as minister. Munsua de ni ntri. Mumpa de sua. Ubeye politics research, learn, sua. Ansa no abeka ho ase. Enya ampe o politics is na say ampe wosimu cheche kule. No, cheche kofisa. Politics is not cheche kule, cheche kofisa. Antoche ye obibo ye. No. Politics is not like that. No. We are talking about the governance of a country. Enya goodie. Enya ntientie mu ni ntosu a tutugu kofu eni so. Tutugu te o mobile phone eni. No. Manya sa. Kosua na be kire nkofo no. Knowledge. What you say? Knowledge. Sua. No. Na be kire nkofo. What you say? Knowledge is information. Kosua. Aha. Okay. Very, very good. Now, yankoyenim. White there was 3 way. I said, man, crying. Was a big cat. I leave it here. A man no mabaw, Genevieve, or maba. I say, man, dear, me feel you more. We feel you more. Dr. Bernard Yeboah, or say hi, doc. Or the social Texas. Very good. Aha. Sir. I say, the levy at Temahabo is way too high and must be reduced. Oh, yes. So His Excellency John Mahama said, Omunyen hwehwe muntentem na levies na ewo ho no omo famra. Aha. Na yenkoyenim. Asamoah Dixon. Ali Mahama Michia. If you be NDC and so what? Every member of NDC is proud of the party. Exactly. Asamoah say, love you these days. There's no days no pemasem. Into Asamoah waka say ikra de ni din na ye Dixon. Me yi SON free so. Into a Dick. Rashid, now ko share here watch any work classes sir. Jenny in Akua. Okay, Jennifer too is in the house. Yeah, Jennifer me hu eti saying. A man feeling you. I'm from me the sexy. And one no. Now we are a friend say, me no buy any birthday ni 50th. Now we call na just a Ghana form na boche nkuno mu hu ni aje. The sexy. Say, hey, omba ya my boni o. Omba ya na my boni. Ghana form man so there. Omojiji uso sa na wo ya ba be boni. We be sa na afi there. Wan hwe ni ya. Na ma be boni. Etia me yere ne memba. So me pese me ye boni. Oh, ti a mommo mpa ye mami. What you say? Hey, mommo mpa ye mami. Anyway, so the beauty of Abdul is saying, and watch it, Abdul, and watch it. The beauty of it is a 24-hour economy, a year juma. Now, and komobia ekos enche abayne de betuja. Me see, and they may catch a Ghana for more abruchi say, kopasase, say 10 acres, 20 acres, 20 acres, 10 acres, kopebi. Na kwaye farming. I'm telling you guys, farming is the way. Asa, farming is the way. We need to grow what we eat what we grow. To the over bear queens kakrebi wo ewo US ewo Europe euros bi ewo UK pounds bi umfanya hwe a kona ko visit Ghana na ko pass ase 10 acres bi na wo de duadua okro bi ni e friend say jenne bi ni vegetables bi duadua bi ye den ya 3 months ebe so ama wate. I'm telling you guys. Na supply you see enioma no jomahama ye no ho mo anhwe ne ya abrochirefo mo bedu fie na Ghana fo na etikrumo no o ma be yesikafo asan mo. I'm being honest. Me kano krena kire because enioma no ye de kwa Ghana fo na eto entime me kan chem say Ghana fo no mo nya sika. The only thing is say consistent job ombinyan and I sometimes na aya na ya adwene. But so far omampanyin no hyehyɛ nneɛma yi mommy yes so my careful forward ever backwards never. It messe Ghana for am wa brochire mun take advantage and komo bi so amoni mi di ye no me ne honorable Julius Debra din komo o se enche Ghana for am wa brochire mo se mo pese mo bomode na mo boa aban no na ye de mudin to so. Especially more Australia, no, I'm you too no, ne. Australia for me a gaga. Who's Australia? The cash wo. Australia, ne, Canada, ne, US, cash wo. UK for ne, cash, but yen same way ding. And in the entire same year ding. Aha, ni besia common sense and san ne, the abatasika no. Aha. Abrucheni in our kingdom. Any year one. Enti acquire be faso ebe build companies. Very soon. Office of the President. Julius Debra. Ebe baba be lanchi ni yomi bia ebe faso a Ghana for wa akwantu sene enkro bi te say a friend is saying Botswana for ni other countries beat me ye no yenso ye baba be ye yenso ye baba be bi ni a build tomato factory ya build these kind of factories a ebe bi enwuma ama Ghana for because yen pese ye man be ko a friend is saying Libya ne na no bi ka kire me say minim say the king of United Arab Emirates say I'm information here na memfama because me person me feed him any wrong information come call for the yes or see in 1970 the king of Saudi Arabia received treatment Ibadan UCH in Nigeria or see the same 1971-72 the king of Saudi Arabia received treatment in Kolebu, one spelling you in Kolebu. What happened? Ghana and Nigeria. So I'm trying to tell you, say, maybe we do the way I buy way John Mahama Shisheno. San your money be beside CB. Is here money young one. Because ye show a mine in such a way our mind by day. You bet me Jadim Palma and Chima, then Chima so ba. They will take up the good story. No more why you be there at us. So that is where ye echo. What you say? Francisca Michiao. Now, I am on Fanchaman. I am not text ni be coming to me reading. Always watch your program and I remember showing your videos to grandparents. Yes, with us pa ora asamo. Ye na ana o maka Dicky. And yes, on better say me friend Dicko. Ye na me find me your full name Dixon. Well, so my chamo the 24-hour economy no now. Yenko NPP for akachi kakra. Na mi wi ameba the Minister of Interior asempa pe bia ene waka many aji but before no yenko the MPP na yemfa nkomo we mfa mamwo MPP na area na atwaso o say minority and majority MPs clash over credit for Ghana's economic gains omodi esa na omotie yen say adaje wo Akua Afriyie, MPP Akua Afriyie was Akua Afriyie defied MPP's order. Now she apologizes over Ablekuma North a year rerun. Akua Afriyie, now no MPP for say party say a year Ablekuma North rerun noa ye kwa kotwaba no. Omonko ome boycott. And Akua Afriyie ye de ekoye. And Akua Afriyie aba wo pacho. Unim the MPP for ye. MPP wanted to score point to say Emra no omoteso. Sancho Kofi akpafu lolobi likpe. Yankoto aba 4 years. Egu MPP for hufi. Inti omo sheda ye se. Omo nimsa abato ne ekoto re round na ombe lusi. Into what now person we and say now person must score the same point because it's here no you. Hey, binti musumu ye bi no makofa beto ho. Sa na sisi MPP for ye de into the MPP for ye and say ye nkonkoto aba no. Na ye just sit no o sa. Ni ya complaining wo parliament say NDC for ba ye Ablekuma North for omuni representative e wo parliament adena Franklin Kujo nkasa adena Professor Azan nkasa adena Dr. Ren nkasa sada na MPP for person omoye ana Akua Afriyie no so hunu se oda ona ne sa ontimi nya de so oye tete no konkon ho enti ne sese ne tie bia no se ye declare run dia obe defy eye ne party no watoso akoso to see asem ne wieye. Into the woman no, she was clever. When him said, "Seat near the ending ya, well you swear. And Mobien will be free Jerusalem baby. And Mobien will be free Asante Achim ebe baby. It is any okoni name sa. Na ye declare no say well lose. Na odna okot nefi no odwene ne ho. Okunafo sasa na omukan. Oye okunafo. No nkonko dwene ne ho. One ne ma. No wonwene kwan obefa so omebo omobra. But MPP wanted to prevent that. Because when we said this young lady, Rabna Obin, a very vibrant constituency. And what Bomodian so making sure say NDC aya kono ewo Ablekuma North. It is obenya sa to me under John Mahama, His Excellency. Na ye shene kutupa obey more project ewo Ablekuma North. In the same TB and den. These are the gospel truth. And MPP for a chef's mercy through Afenyo markings. A Korea now it tells you say MPP party no. Send me kind me buama negu ebegu nso. I'm being honest. Me buama negu ebegu na betemasi. Ebegu enche ebegu oh. Odi omukoto aba no a Kennedy when we ni a Kennedy betene ho. Obe de obe pesike bi o man fa sika na ma no obe tene ho. Period. I have 5 plots of land at Amasaman trying to develop a shopping mall. I need partners. Please contact me at okay. Meshewa Eric Bomodiana inbox me. What you see? Aha. Ebedin komo. Now, so clearly Sanchez na nkoso no. And they almost say suspending Akua Afriyie free MPP party. It quickly Akua Afriyie about patcho. Akua omo you free ma men how what you say? I know the omo you free ma men how Rama Rabna Obin obetimi ama why friend is saying they communicate a member of the communication team no. What you say? No, I did information the free MPP for that they are back. What you say? No, but canon, you know, no wabua the MPP negu am I? So clearly the MPP political party, no, the umbesom the fat man fashion. Shame onto the MPP political party. They don't have any good intent for the nation Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, yentuaso and common Ghana Nibia wo Canada, 17-year-old. A year wanted for killing a Ghanaian immigrant in a year Canada. A Canadian police have issued a warrant. Ababa Bawe no FFF Ghana need yes ma catch them say Ghana for no dear. Omo efe. Ebe fa ne sa. Yekunu ya. Me fa nkyere mo kakra bi. Yekunu ya o Canada. Ye be hye ye man yi. Ye hye ni yi a say kumkum funfun we na eto obetwa. Ora wadada or say King of England ordered herbs from Kenya. Oh, King of England dear. Oh no. Yeah, ne call yeah. Okay, mami ntwaso. King of England, oh a nice man. Oh no, you didn't call Ghana. Oh no, hono call didn't come to me ne herbs he or the hono di free ba. Aha. It King of England and the no tackle Ghana. Oh yeah. Emra no yeah Prince Charles, no tackle Ghana pa. Incognito, unannounced, not tackle Ghana. Oh no, phobia no mudia kokofu. I think about 300 acres or so. Yeah. No mudia cocoa, organic cocoa farming, organic, nothing like any fertilizer and no. Because on the family they are into chocolate. The king not those days, no more chocolate, man. They are also into beekeeping, honey. Omoton honey, King of England, the bush for moton honey, moton a war. Organic in your man. Now, clearly, you're fair on China, you the other news. Time, 50 minutes past, So, clearly, the good news, and the Interior Minister, Ebishia Ghana for Interior Minister, announced so at the government accountability. This is water, free government, omo ebeba accountability. Uni mindful the ebu mine. Nti ese oba na ba chire mu so far the waye, the opesa waye, the wuntimi nye. Utie manfo no so adwene nkyere. Because governance ni nyina na enkofo no. You and I make up the government. Me no me no make up the government. It is a me bana me to abama na umba me accountability. I woni me ndi ne ye. Now, this government accountability series no very, very fantastic. Then the Interior Minister announced say this particular government accountability series, they say 20% of sanitary pads distributed under the free sanitary pad initiatives will be produced in Ghana's prisons. So now, the prisoners na itua womo kan yebe mo adwuma womo ba beye yebe mo nsa no dwuma a omo ba beye efa the sanitary pad one of the most organic sanitary pad omo de kwadu ne stem and omo de nti I think said the mini ye kwadu no ye de bube na wodua kodu a jam ho ase edu ye do kodu koto ho a jam ho ase de en chese ye de abebu no ade yebu ye obi die yi abebu fun tantan sa na wodi aye uboa uyi obi die yi a wodi enye ye wodi yi ansa nya hoodene na nya sika letumi boa. That's it. Yes sir, we nya hoodene a wa wonim soeme onsusu obi drown a so kwa ko save no munyina mo be drown oti ase aha enti Ghana prisons no and a sanitary pad near the my schools in Mabawano. Professor Jina no Pokwadman de Baya. Satam na Oyaria went to me and the Alan China president a yamano no. And no, ye say prison, Ghana prisoners no. Ye betiti warm, ye betretch warm. Rosina Mwakwa. Ye betiti warm. Hey, Rosie, at is saying, and then the Rosie bet to me life. Yes, Rashid, or see equalization and NPP 4. Now, yeah, but it's prisoners, no. Na ya momo sa and churchere we. A quayom be faswa. A yes sanitary pads, no. Umbetimi ayebi. Let's just say about be companies. And no conquer say, ye ko crack sebio sanitary pads every obi miles. Now we can produce it. We have the materials to produce sanitary pads. Send them catch on. Yeah, the kwadu ne stem no. Nidua yetimi de ye sanitary pads. It is entity and so ebeboa Ghana's economy. Inya ne bebre a ebetimi de bia Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, across the continent of Africa through the AFTA. Ebetimi ide atonton sa nneoma de bi enya sika. Not necessarily say de bia yenhwe America, UK, France. The African market is a huge market over a market of Nigeria and Kwano, over 200 million people. Imagine say a tapping in the Nigerian economy. Near supply sanitary pads to about 10 million a year girls in Nigeria alone. The government of Ghana will be nice. Imagine the Nigerians a year economy. You're tapping, it will be nice. So it's a good initiative by the Interior Minister. Yet anybody actually. Ye mani nye se waka eni anybody echi or you be a na say no and then I make catch him oh me ne WhatsApp e I'm say hey and then the ono ampa na I say wadani statement no kasa aboko ni bibi aboko first no ye fire brand pa mo politics mun share dem no Muntaka no ye fire brand and into wetimi wini asanwase seat o kumase then chemne nu mu ankasa wetimi wini asanwase seat no besine or that's what is and in here tenny but I saw you know what you see no more ideas, more experience and all the year ye better nasi. But ansonwa osaka one thing many gin. Then also the Minister of Industry, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I know Elizabeth something. Meshe ni surname na maka. Ono so aka Lucy Bukari Michiao. Ono so aka sa same way. Now, Interior Minister say prisoners no agrada amo. Ti say agrada okwa sanitary pad. It is sanitary pad ni bi e ba bontin no. Agrada abonu no oka omo a Lord have mercy. Agrada sisi agrada obebo de aboa na ye a friend is sanitary pad efri nsa wom e de ama girls Nyankopon aya nyame ayebi odi ase nyame ayebi pa yo Eric Mate nyame ayebi ana meboa wayebi agrada e ko prison nyina no sana owura Muntaka odi ne card e ma agrada no onim de ntia odi ne card e ma agrada Joahweni agrada kwa girls SP in Sahum prison in charge of the sanitary pad omo yes sanitary pad nti sa complimentary card na owura Muntaka de man no wan fa ma ne kwa o enei ehun aba mfaso obefre ne free prison no ma ne update sanitary pad na wo mo kwa koye no enu adoma mo akwaba ene wache ase Araba France odaso ha na okọ nobu mo wo ha na mentim nka ho now yentoaso so owieye no o say they will also produce 30% of school decks and school uniforms. So what it is, they say any Ghana prisoners need to produce school decks, any school uniforms. Now this is what we want. Yes, noble, thank you. Prison what? And na wa adien 15 years. They will be put to good use. Omobabe supply schools decks 30% of Ghana schools the prisoners no and ebe yem kwanyama ye school for national. And I think it's a good news. This is what we want. Initiatives are ebeboa. Na de aban no ahotoso aba. We aban no omoye wi aban ne beton ama schools no. It government no a obeton bi ama the schools for. Sa scan bi obenye bi no. Yedi bi betua prisoners no so ka. Yedi bi so betua aduane ama prisoners no. Eba ne sa oman no benya ho ye de emfa so. Now, the Minister for Industry also say all schools na wo Ghana ni nyina no. The secondary schools and the primary schools no. Wono wo mo betnase edi nkomo. And the Ghana textiles industry etnase edi nkomo. Na ye school uniform no at the Sadar College for free China ni UK ni US no. Ye jai. A free neko no say open school uniform no a say open say unya school uniform a say udi nkan contact the local textiles industry so man timi am produce ama wa and I say udi we ni hwe outside intimate ye no many je because I say free neko ye feed yankasa ye local industries no ye mo adwuma ye omunya adwuma ne ya ebeboa so mo ho nso a na so bi pese okwa ama no ne kwa kra bia fine ni ape wo mo kɔ kwan so kɔ kra saa no yaman no makɔ akɔkra ne e de aba na aboa ama ye den local economy no etimi akoso bekonya nyoma ni nyina na ebetimi ayeden the local economy no betimi supply ma the Ghana friend say enkofo no ebu a market ni bi wo a ebedumre bi no ontimi supplier no ontimi supply ontimi meet the demand what you say to ontimi meet demand either say government ebeboa na aban na yede I expand the company no I employ more people so be more it means to say more money so more economy na yede economy sa pepepe what you say and this news material na me ni ajepa kudos to the minister Muntaka wayade ebeboa ma Ghana economy no akonani abusua bia unhuye ma memfa Muntaka enkyerɛ ai These are the good news. Emma Womai, Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, yanko your last conversation, and last conversation here. You been kind etie asemu ya ansana. We are your last one. Inti asemu Dag a Bishop Duncan Williams Enra na sorry na see enye easy. See the copy more na sorry hono. See ese wani ense wo ka kire. E na Osofo eni abre pa. Osofo said den ya e be kwa kuti osofo. E wia me de eye the last topic of the day no. Me de amagana for me nuanu mo a mo tie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me say, Yenhwe say, all right, Yenhwe say, Yensabeka, we know. Okay, very good. I think say, ready this year.
Who do you think you are? Who point out? Dr. William, who are you? You're probably man headed the Christian community and you are unqualified. All pastors and be cry Ghana have qualified, but Duncan William doesn't qualify. It's a fact. Have you conquered cancer before? That you are bluffing people who are survivors in life. Masanta Kunda Salam within 72 hours. Dula Isala Aman Sulum Divalan Kihan Sulahana Wahasalim Dikatum interpreted.
Multi voices need muti muntia muti Miss.
Who do you think you are? Who point out? Dr. William, who are you? Like as a beginner, how long have you lived? How many battles have you fought? How many incurable diseases have you conquered? You probably man headed the Christian community and you are unqualified. All pastors and be cry Ghana have qualified, but Duncan William doesn't qualify. It's a fact. Have you conquered cancer before? That you are bluffing people who are
Asamna aya critical pa tale enye easy o utie nsem na ekoso no a masa enra esi na bishop asori ho de siye de course na enye bete awfa de abro nye ye bishop a wanye ne ye but
Masanta Kunda Salam within 72 hours. Dula Isala Aman Sulum Divalan Kihan Sulahana Wahasalim Dikatum interpreted. Media they should count me out to say Duncan Williams means running neck means run or track. Then you will know the difference. You know the difference. That's all I'm saying. Let their defenses depart from them. Let what is meant to be an advantage unto them become a disadvantage. Let their honors turn into dishonor, and let their favors turn into disfavor. Yea, let their access turn into scandal. Masalam Kusan Fili Atunda Kamsulan. Let the table that favors them become a snare unto them. Let their defenses depart. Let them be disinherited by another, and let another take their office. Let them err at unawares. Let them err at unawares. Many by Baptist Church of one because of one year me. Many Pentecost one because Pentecost 1 year me. Many you have one because you have 1 year me. I am talking about Duncan Williams. As in person say, Nene ya all your cromano. And Yama Bonnie, as I say, Catrino, said the piano, Ninyami Jumano, or the Nyamia Katana Nino Disika, or Disikati, and Yama phone. Don't ask me who has offended him. Nobody has offended me. I've just been watching over the years.
and I go on the internet, social media, people lie.
But the Bible tells we must say, South for 25 now do Mokoya Okaso. Other churches in the small. And to Amoka Ghana how be anti, but I want to tell you Momoka, no more so the amount church members. But the Bible tells we Nakatri Yankupon say after the meeting, no one must ask for $10,000 here now. Pay the Bible for you.
They lie. Somebody had the audacity to lie and to say that me, I gathered 25 bishops, gave them $10,000 each to pray for President Mahama to go another term. You think I'm a kid?
Ebusia, tia 70 Archbishop Duncan Williams oni abronya asem no aye critical. Emu edin. Na me de me pese ekoso saa. Oti ase. Me pese ekoso saa. Na ekoso saa no na John Mahama nso ye na adwuma. Na NDC nso bo adwuma. Na Ghana nso fa ne ntoma pefra. Pardon me, na NPP fo nso ye de ekontokwa. Na NPP nso ugu. Na Dr. Rem nso mebua ma NPP na gu. Me de saa na mepe. Me mpese ni paboni ni no ho beto no wo. Dapi. Timi de me de se wo mo yesa. Enkoso saa. Emre ni du nso o meka se Christians fo meto aba mayen. Edu won so a Christians fo no nso mo ne o mo nko saa. O de ase aha mo ne o mo nko saa. Charity was that brother is very arrogant. Oh yeah. Mo ne o mo nko saa. Me de me pese ntokwa no koso saa. Na owura John Mahama ye na adwuma. Abronya say Duncan Williams any asofofo bi akwa ma omu sika because opese oboama John Mahama kotete. Look, enye Duncan Williams no ma John Mahama kotete mo. No. Me see Ghana for dodo no edu wa Ghana for dodo no. And another one to say plus actually go na platform so say the way I know me kwedi e see enya bad man be obey leader obekoso sa. Who was he referring? He called John Mahama as a bad man behind the scenes, meaning ono de ni John Mahama can go on no to as sustain build the nation on toso no nkoso yense samra no. That's what A plus or drop bomb no enya ono kwa enkofo bebre eye Freddie Blay ankasa wankasa wo party abronya wo party Freddie Blay o say John Mahama be kotete wo be ko Supreme Court na Supreme Court be interpret the law na so betimi akotete ma ensache, and that is the gospel truth. Emre do not say John Mahama feel say obekwa ko siki interpretation of the law. Ye betumi abomodin aboa no. Na aye clear because emrano say ne tebia we need to test the law. And the law no ya testing na araba toku no wadwane a okọ ECOWAS no. Law no enye stagnant. It must be tested. It will be called test here. Then the Supreme Court judges because okay, nipa na odi assembly by and say president, you see a friend is obetimi akọ 2 consecutive year terms. What you say? It 2 terms which should be continuous. And now say, ebetimi aba so okoba akunu asa ba biem e be counting as a 2 ana. And now say 2 no e ka no. On kombo mu ana. I hold the Supreme Court betnas. Now omo di conscience. I then omo speak to the law, the spirit. Ni ehunu say John Mahama betimi akobi mu ana. Na so no so person no so kobi mu a obefa sa amra kwan no. That's it. A friend said deputy organizer say Bawumia said he paid 400,000 to for Akua Afriyie's campaign, but Akua Afriyie said she did not receive any money. Oh, na say Bawumia the why Bawumia kind emphatically was we 400,000 Ghana cedis. Obia say konkon ko support echire no se wono ametua sika ma Akua Afriyie nso so kan e we friend is Asempa radio so say Bawumia ntua sika bia ma Bawumia ho okohye Sheikh Bibo Ashanti region okoma pledge say o Sheikh mema mo sika say owie no kokan no another basalachi say o wetua sika na ma Sheikh no ana Sheikh ne te say hey Bawumia on kanokore okano house mu na me refri nyesa nka beka kire mu ene me ndi koku anopa no ka me di koku anka me kai house ano Sheikh ni ba abontin ogina ne congregation ni mo say hey Baomia the you can hey no say hey Baomia Mahmoud Baomia Allen Karashi o ka bibi bisa mo fa ncheme me house and me nduko ko ntimu fa ncheme nya no the right to India ne mo yembe fa ne sa just Baomia di atro Baomia see a building a friend say Poalugu dam a year friend say Poalugu dam ya building Baomia no there maka chem say entronie Baomia nie entronie Baomia nie o ye entro hene bebi obeko bia edade kom ontimi ni eyeni suban and wodena. It's my prayer that JM will set unbreakable record by going for a 10-10. Otiase akoba ne sa a Supreme Court and the interpretation ba beto omo de ba na se fata se so okoso why not and 2/3 majority in parliament enye easy Kayani Hussein why are there Kayani you said thank you so much eseme bajije classes wo me Hausa girl na me wono wogya me ache so the friend a commissioner ba the same name no ho fefe hey abaya no fefe rough wogya me ya ona na eche me Hausa kakra o ze Hausa for man o mo ya yesem o mo nim how o mo pe life and o mo ya yesem o mo so o mo pe memo mo flexi o mo pe memo o mo ya WhatsApp o mo na bi Hausa for man in Hausa Kayani yes very good thank you so much. So clearly if adie ekoswa Dr. Mahmoud Baomia ono no nya dia ono waka nokre ti ono na asem ne de yemfa nto baabi abusia yenko eye the last eye enkomoni FBI omo sede omo se omati Ken OFORI-ATTA enkomo no nti the FBI say send your TB ano enche omo de Ken OFORI-ATTA be de ebebe fi nti FBI fo aka che Ghana for say NPP for doing say witch hunting. There is nothing called witch hunting. Send your TB ano. A second OFORI-ATTA ede obefi. No be answer to questions. Because odin kan eden, odi Ghana ewu. Untimi wia Ghana fusika enkotena obi man so enye wadwene ti sede you are above the law. Ye ka se brefi a say hey, me dia me mbe fie bia. After all, unim say Ghana no de you people think say you people are above the law. Now, asem na kwa could do FBI for any. Si Ghana for emamon worry. Eye de ye de Ken OFORI-ATTA be de ebebe fi. Enti emu bi nso ye hwe ani mu se eye FBI beboa Interpol ye de Ken OFORI-ATTA abefi. Na obefi nso a ye mbomodin a na wonkodem kakra. Tam ye bedi na asem ewi. Sa pepepe. Because here say Ken OFORI-ATTA will pay for his sins. Ken OFORI-ATTA destroy the nation. Ken OFORI-ATTA ebe say o my Ghana. Aya na de bia meka say at times me blame Ken OFORI-ATTA bebre. Me blame ni bebre de but sobo bi kakra bi wo ha me de bo NDC for. NDC for and a man Ken OFORI-ATTA be ye osikeni. And I am saying it on record. A NDC for and a man Ken OFORI-ATTA ebeye osikeni. 1998, 1999. Ukoshe obotan. A kwanya NDC through their Minister of Finance, Deputy Minister of Finance. Awu ya. And na mono no so. Anombo modern ya. E de contract akese. Meka eye Honorable Victor Selome. Omo de contract akese de ma Ken OFORI-ATTA. Contract ni bi wo wa. Contract de ma ni nyina no wan execute mu ba akompo. Sika no so nsa kan. Ekowie kire odi sika no, owie sika no. In 1999, SFO report. I know from Yoko. That time from Serious Fraud Office. One more report. Omo di shemu say Ken OFORI-ATTA ne Kelly Gadgetpo. I say a chiwom to prison. That is the report of SFO. We all know say crime any expiry date. Akufo mobile 20. Akufo about 2000. Akufo be ye the Attorney General. Report no or the Tonchain. And a report ni mu bi no or two sa de efa Victor Salome ho and original so the chief Victor Salome. The name or the chief Victor Salome was just $400,000. The main cut just $400,000 because of public money. Yes, so we for me because $1 crown is enough. We are and yet. But me say Victor Salome diano sika na yesi we wiano. Anase wahwe ama akosi financial loss to the state no was $400,000. Guess the amount of money ana Ken OFORI-ATTA any Kelly Gadgetpo mu area. Ken OFORI-ATTA any Kelly Gadgetpo mu offer the record no a was Serious Fraud Office no a na a amount close to $5 million. Akufo-Addo, through the help of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who was a fag boy and also a messenger to Dr. Kwabena Dufo, at the confidential documents at the ma Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, Ojina so at the Panishi Kelly, Victor Salome, Okoda prison. Yini pie and check enu. The American say the sins of Ken OFORI-ATTA many are so scot free. Now, you far from that 1998-1999 obotan ekwan omufa so snit ombeji sika so mukosi snit edan no omukwa akosi omankwa akosi omukwaje offices. Sikano esom this is snit office no omansi headquarters no. They only rented a space and of the mass net for Sikanamba Besine Emai Omaji Sikano Emai. They may catch on say NDC and a boa Ken OFORI-ATTA Emani Benyeska. Near our bank be a friend of Societe Generale, a French bank. More money. Building be old now, ring road, those friends, call a busy internet, those one. Offer Akufo-Addo Mabushi and phone Japadibia no one of those friends saying ring road area top one estate one. That street neso Nima side one na bank boy friend Societe Generale. Na Ghana shares was Societe Generale me over 50-something%. Kelly Gadgetpo ene Ken OFORI-ATTA eko dada Victor Salome kachere ne say Oma President Rawlings enton Ghana shares na wo your friend say Societe Generale no na nyesa Ghana be lose a lot of money. The president through the finance ministry, the finance minister etunefo otie Victor Salome asem oton Ghana shares na wo Societe Generale abusuan ti asem we ye ton Ghana japade a se sika na se call the Central Bank of Ghana Ghana japade but unim de they set up an intermediary vehicles sika no almost siphoning a transfer sika no ekogum Ghana sika $21 million. Sa $21 million no emu $10 million pe and a Ghana buying sakai $11 million no was shared through different accounts and Ken OFORI-ATTA, Kelly Gadgetpo, and Victor Salome omodia. Victor Salome the account na transfer can come no. The man was unable to access the account. This and the someone working. Recorded that Yoko, then Serious Fraud Office in America. Edia fa Ken Ofori-ATTA nsɛm a wayamo ayetia o man Ghana. Enya se ehya ase wo Akufo-Addo ba ye obeye finance minister no. Yen hya ase free Rollins time. Papa ne die wu papa. Atamil's time, Kufuor time, yam prosecuting it was the NPP. NPP shielded Ken Ofori-ATTA. When Atamil's came, Jai Maninka. Pardon me. This time around, say FBI fonsa saw Ken Ofori-ATTA and Semua. Ebushia, ememe enye no Jai Maninka. The nation must deal with Ken Ofori-ATTA. Senior agrada oye charlatan osisi nkofo jinkofo sika. The upgrade ene Ken Ofori-ATTA. Wia wo man ni sika, wabo man no apo, waji wo man ni sika, aji wo man ni japade. Oyo kromfo. I say we have to call them by their names. There is no need here ebe more some nice names oyo kromfo. The law must deal with Ken Ofori-ATTA. I know the SML deal, the National Cathedral, NPP 4, through our communicators, Nibika, I na Deloitte and Touche for my wafasi or yeah, Deloitte and Touche or a year UK crew. We didn't come about reporting. Also, the report, the initial stage of a year. The National Cathedral. It has nothing to do with the latter part stage through the COVID-19 era. Only the first stage of a year, the National Cathedral. Omanko in depth. Till time Akufo-Addo mu free so. Akufo-Addo mu free so. Na nsembe sisi. So the first 2 years of Akufo-Addo's government, sa report na baton. NPP for the ye did. Masa, Monka Chemranti and say, Omusia ni ye. Na politics. We are here to inform, not to misinform the public. So clearly, Ken Ofori-ATTA has a lot of questions to answer. Now, the banking cleanup exercise. A kwanya of faso egugu in yuma. A man kofu ye. We heard from the Kama Pharmaceutical Papa. Was say 800 of his people ewuye. Ebimu enya stroke. Anche ano so free mu. The banking cleanup exercise. Ye yusu ye e di kum Ghana for. Ye yusu ye e di destroy Ghana for. So clearly the person that led the banking cleanup exercise, Ghanaians lost people. Human lives were lost. That man must be made to account. The reason why Otu man paying for say banking cleanup exercise, it will help the nation. It turned out to be say I'm a boy Ghana for. Then we really about say what my Ghana ever destroy Ghana. Now, ye free why the DDEP, the Domestic Debt Exchange Program, for the first time, a whole Chief Justice picketed Kidman Menon at the saying. A whole Chief Justice or picketier or demonstratier when pensioner sika a buying ordinance so for 15 good years. There was a nation broadcast by the President of the Republic of Ghana, then Akufo-Addo. Kache said there was not going to be any haircut. Ladies and gentlemen, it turned out that the President in some more Kache Adanko Dadadwe. He came to make mockery of the entire nation. There was what? A haircut. Causing financial loss to the state. The finance minister must be made to account for Kwanya of us or the Ghana for us. ABM. We are not going to the IMF. Like some sellers and the NDH say, we quote to Bible the Chile Ghana for. Or friends say, Pharisees cry. Ghana is not going to the IMF. We are capable with the kikan in semina. We are no cotton China for a crew. And no call Germany, Sako Pacho, and no buy UK say, Ye Momodian, Yemwa Ghana for na IMF Sikan. Yen Tibim Fama Ghana, yes, sir. The economy, Ghana's economy ebe collapsing. The man must be made to account for all these things. Yen na yet Ghana, yen ka bin shame. Ye kodwa so bondholders. Kopa bosia. Oba be celebrity kinky party. Ghana, yakobo bosia. Caleb, and the ko no ko to Bible. Ebe man se Ghana for ende. Yenko celebrity kinky party. PDS, we all know. And a course. A kwaya Ghana for Sri Sika. Emma American a year ambassador Muninaka said, no, a kwaya ramble in the jungle. Yeah, check Ghana Japadi. All in the names will be per percentage. Percentage Nisha. Oh, mommy high, mommy dear low, where they say, let us meet again near Chegana Japadi. It's here a year Gabi. Any new animal, any more. I can't only Ghana for a year and you them can air fast. So these people, and you see a show more keke. They have to answer questions. And go for a Dr. Ren, why do you always come and talk about the NPP? The question is, the answer is say, we nimu wa ayashena. Yan kama semna. Echinebino, omesan bebiem asesan womu to say aboa wo. Chameleon, obesesan. No di din fufura apata no ho, no ba be ka kire say, womu de omu ye atrentenefo. Yen to abanema womu no musisa Ghana for shebre. In 1957, they fought against the independence of Ghana. Ya jefa hudi no September, October, November. A year Kufuado. And in Ebusiafo, they came to UK to seek political asylum in 1957 October. A free August, September, October, November. A year 1966. Omutu Kwame Nkrumah. We thought to send Omutu Kwame Nkrumah. They will come and do exploit than what Kwame Nkrumah did. But then they came to destroy the many companies. Kwame Nkrumah built here. The same way Kufuor came. Ebabeton Ghana, Yatalicom. The same way Kufuor Dubai. The Ghanaian indigenous banks are Ghana Fuankasa. Atiti Womomorium Ebie ye. Obe collapsing. Guess what John Mahama did? There was a problem with the same banking sector. John Dramani Mahama injected capital into the banking sector. Yes. Ebie. There was problem with the friends of the pharmaceutical industry. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a deputy organizer, in Temefri Bekacho said, Etikesia, in terms or lyrics. Look, the same John Dramani Mahama injected capital into Ghana's pharmaceutical industry. Now, guess what? Eboa Ghana for. A mirror COVID-19 by it was because he said not the pharmaceuticals, emududu onwa to me produce a nobi to say paracetamol. Any the free kokori ribie wo Ghana na omutim produce wo Ghana. The mirror shati airports Sa enro no paracetamol ni sa first aid enro no. Bebrenu near manufacture no Ghana. Imagine say, enka John Mahama inject capital with the pharmaceutical industry. Guess what would have happened? Emra COVID-19 by no plane into mintunko, plane into mintumba, ship into na ship enkomba. Enka him find a befa so benya ye paracetamol. Any most of these your first aid in road. It was because somebody planned, executed the plan, and ensure say Odisika share ejumani. Edema the pharmaceutical industry. And can yes anka tobin kumu any MS chemist mo, any karma mo, and komu nyine gugu ye. Joma mama omu jina womonaso. Guess what? When they were picking up, womu tutu nyome ye tueti omaka, and the ma my Ghana omu jina womonaso. Then the Kufuor came. Pain hit them with the banking cleanup exercise. So clearly, this government, Akua, and then they call for, they have to answer questions. And Ghana for wants accountability. And that is the reason why Orano, John Mahama, and then they call for a year, Juma, a coso. We be added an aquam. More train say, yɛbɛkyekyɛ nkɔfoɔ to prison no yɛbɛkye ɔma to ɛma mu nsoro akyiri just support the government ɛnkɔ yie a yɛbɛka ɛkɔ yie deɛ a yɛbɛka but so far Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sɛ ɛkɔ yie mama ɛkɔ yie papa yɛatete nneɛma so 24-hour economy aba and a whistleblowers act wonu so obi yɛ galamsey a yɛnkye no na ano yankasa yɛnua pepra Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ small scale miners association ɔna da no yɛakye obi a ɔkɔgyina hɔ sɛ nipa korɔ no a yɛakye no ɔba bɛhwehwɛ nsɛm mu ɛkwan yɛfa so ɔwɔ na ɔno nso yɛakye no bi ɛnna mehunu sɛ yɛgyaa no a meka kyerɛm sɛ Monday yɛbɛgyaa no yɛgyaa no a ɔyɛ interview a mfifiri te no a ɔka sɛ ei na abɛn ɔma so ayɛ hye paa o na ɔmunya abotrɛ bi ani hɔ. If you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. But John Mahama, they'll say, if you do good for Ghana, Ghana will bless you. But you do bad against Ghana, Ghana will deal with you. And that is why Operation Recover All Loot. Let's support the government. Now, Abaino, ladies and gentlemen, Mami Namasi, Dani Denina, some of Babiti and Sempano. Na eja, wo kame ho. Na yetimi eden, yeyef show. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever and ever. And indeed, the United States Department, FBI, clear Ken OFORI-ATTA's extradition request. Yenhwe ni mu se obeba. Na obanswa onko na onko dem. Bebi a wo wi a yesi Canada koye. Yenji ni nyina. Yenfam build the nation Ghana. Assalamu alaikum. Salam.